All right, how are you wherever you're watching from? This is the Right Hour Show. And listen, we are here for you again. And we are going to talk about, listen, we always have topics, things we are going to discuss. And also we'd like to you to comment down there if you have something in mind that you'd like us to talk about. Yes or no?
Yes.
Just to engage you for us, because we are in this journey together. We want this show to be lively. We want you to interact with us. We want it to be fun, educative and fun at the same time, and for us to learn and feel fun at the same time. Now, this is the Right Hour Show. If this is your first time, subscribe, like, and share. What is it, Dixon, today?
Thank you so much, Vincent. My name is Dixon, as you heard from Vincent, and this is the Right Hour Show. Our topic of the day is like a question: who is to blame, or who should take responsibility? You see now, Vincent, the world we are living in is so much divided.
Yeah.
It is so much divided socially, it is so much divided politically, and even amazingly religiously, to the point that it's like us against them. You see now. And nowadays it's like when one want to take a decision, it's like which side are you? You see now, it's not about wrong or right these days. It's about which side are you, or which side I am. People is like they only support their side, not the right side or the wrong side. It is their side. So the question of today is, who is to blame for all this, politically speaking, or socially speaking, or even religiously speaking? Because everywhere there's division.
And that's very true. And it's happening. I personally, I want to go back to before independence, the days before independence, most especially in Africa. And you see the whites, they used divide and rule system. And this system remained in most of our minds. How? You come, you tell me that Dixon is a wrong person. They go to one tribe, they tell them that. They go to another tribe and tell the other tribe that these ones are your enemies. No, not really enemies, but these people are bad. These people are the ones who are bringing you problems. So we start fighting each other. They are outside waiting to grab everything. Are you understanding? Well, Desmond Tutu, is a what? He was a bishop.
He's an archbishop, actually.
Archbishop of Anglican Church. He once said this, that the whites, and he was not afraid, and listen, this is a big person. He said that the whites brought us Bibles, and when we were looking at the Bible, they took the land. You see that? So what's happening? The whites brought divide and rule. And this is exactly what Dixon was talking about. Divide, so that when we are fighting, you come and rule over us. We see you now as a solution to our problem that you caused. You caused us to fight, and then you came with a solution, and the two of us sit down and look at you as our Messiah. It's not wrong, but that's what is happening. That's what politicians do. They stand and tell you, this tribe is bad, or this person is like this, that one is like this one they will not to do this one will not to do this. And then what happens? We start fighting each other, and they come back with a smile. Now we are here to offer you a solution. This has happened not once, not twice, but many times.
It happens. Politics, Vincent. Let's start as you already started with politics, or yes. Politically. Politics is a game. This is one thing that we don't understand. It's a game. It's a game of politicians. Politicians are playing their game. It's their job.
Yeah.
You see now. That's their job. So sometimes who suffer is us, people, who don't understand that these people, they are playing their game. This is why our question is, who is to blame? Are our leaders to blame? Because people are fighting now. It's like, for example, here in Kenya, it's like the hustlers against who? The dynasty. And you see that the wheelbarrow against I don't know what, and this and what, and sometimes these leaders, when they meet together, they take tea together, they talk and they greet each other and so on, and then we end up fighting. You see now, sometimes it's so bad that even neighbors, they end up fighting each other. You see now, sometimes even family members, they end up fighting each other because one belongs to this party and the other one belongs to another party. Sometimes even another leader can speak something good, but because it's not from my side, I disagree with him, just disagree with him. Even if the whatever he's saying is correct, because it's not on my side or in my camp. Yeah. See now, that's what is happening now. Too much divisions, politically speaking. But the question is that we are putting forward for you today, that would like you to contribute and comment. Who is to blame? Are we naive as people, or our leaders are the ones to blame?
I listen, it's a double-edged sword to me. We are also to blame, because somebody cannot, of course, I am to blame, because somebody once came, is told in me that so and so is wrong. For example, I'm not a Muslim, but I was brought up knowing that Muslims are not good people. Are you seeing that? So it's installed in me. It's me now to take the mantle and learn more or do my research on Islam and see if it's really wrong or not. Are you understanding? So you as a person, who the politician or a leader or a religious leader or whoever is bringing this confusion or whatever, what you must do is this: go and do your own analysis and then reach to your own conclusion. Because if that's not the case, then we cannot only blame the leader, we blame ourselves as well. I blame myself if I make a decision based on somebody else to disagree with the third party. I have to do my own research. What's your conclusion, Eddie?
Before you go to the religious part, you see now, even socially speaking, the tribalism, this tribe against the other tribe, and the rich against the poor, and sometimes even the color of the skin, Vincent. You see now, even the color of the skin. You see now, I am black, another one is Indian, another one is white. We also have this kind of divisions and so on in the society. And even religiously speaking, it's too much now. This church against the other church. Now, sometimes this church here, the members of this church don't want to speak with the members of the other church. You see now. And it's a lot of confusion. Yet, even if we go deep in religion, yet the head of the body is one. But you see that people fighting. He's not from my church. He's not from my religion. Oh, he left my church and this and that. Oh, that one and this one. It is too much, Vincent.
Yes. And now, me as Vincent, this is my conclusion. And this is now my advice to you as well. It's not for you to follow it, but you can amend it. And you can also add on it. Now, before I reach to any conclusion, if I am a leader, what must I do? I must teach people, but not decide for them. If I am not a leader, I am subordinate to somebody, what must I do? If I am told something, I have also to research. I'm not dumb, I'm not foolish. As much as I am subordinate does not mean that I'm foolish. So we go, if somebody says, Luos are foolish people, like somebody who told me, or Kikuus are thieves, go and research. Go make friends with somebody just to test and see. Are you understanding? You might realize Kikuyus are the best people. Yes or no?
Yeah, it's true.
Or Kambas are the most beautiful. You never know. So do your own research. Don't reach into such conclusions. I was told, for example, some countries, that country is like a desert. You have to do your own research, and you will end up even liking what somebody told you. It's wrong. Like people say, they don't eat omena, or they don't eat fish, or they don't eat mudokoi like me. I never used to eat that thing is called mokimo, until I tasted and saw it was so nice.
Huh?
It's very nice. Why? Because I was told, mokimo, that one. No, go and try it yourself. It will end nice like my mokimo.
Yeah, that's our question for today. Are we taking responsibility enough? Or are we naive? As Vincent was saying, we subordinates. Are we naive? Or are our leaders responsible? Are they to blame? What do you think about this? Do you agree with us that the world is so much divided these days, politically speaking, socially speaking, religiously speaking? Do you agree with us? Please leave your comment down there. We also have our Facebook page. It is called The Right Hour Show. You can just search it on Facebook. You can leave your comments there also on Facebook. And do us a favor also to support this channel. Subscribe it. Just go to YouTube and search The Right Hour Show, Vincent Omondi. And then you can subscribe there and let us continue teaching each other. You see, even as we are learning, we are not just coming here to teach you, we are learning too. What we discuss, we share with you. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We appreciate. May God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Until next week, Wednesday, and same time. Bye-bye.